Thanks a lot, Vicki. Well, the look and shape of your eyebrows can really change the entire face for the better or for the worse. Hollywood makeup artist Brett Freedman wants to change as many as he can for the better, and he's here now with some brow makeovers. Great to have you with us.
Thank you, thank you.
So drop some names for folks who don't know you. Who all have you worked on, famous faces?
I've done everyone, you know, makeup and brow-wise, from Selena Gomez to Katy Perry to Jane Fonda.
Wow.
And
of course,
today I'm
Reba
doing Miss
McEntire
Leslie. And
is one of your
Reba,
favorites.
yes,
Yeah.
Nashville's own Reba.
Yeah.
And today I'm going to work on Miss Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
So Leslie's going to do a reveal of, this is where we started.
Okay.
And then this is where, that's her alpha brow.
Nice.
So Leslie has what I call a tadpole brow,
Aw.
where there's a lot of bulk right in here, and you know, gals love the arch, and they tend to move it over a little too much. So what we're going to do first is trim a little, and you just brush them up.
So that's okay to do?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
If you're
it's
a
like
pro.
you cut your hair. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, just do a little bit and then move slowly is the best thing.
And you always trim across the top, right?
Yeah, so you
Okay.
brush up. Now, really full brows will do along the bottom too.
Okay.
So, you know, you brush them down, and that's a, you know, good tip for guys. But yeah, and then we're gonna just go through and do a little cleanup all through here.
So
And
you're not really changing the shape dramatically.
no, we're just gonna take her up right
Okay.
here. And I think, so Leslie, well, we won't have you talk because you're going to be in pain because I'm pulling hairs out of your face. But yeah, I think a lot of gals they love that arch. So they just keep going too far in.
And so it gets too thin.
Yeah, so, you know, I started my brow line and I had mono shades for years, like one shade of brow pencil, and now I'm doing a duo shade. It's called Brett Brow. And what it is you go behind the brows with the lighter shade of the pencil or powder, and that sort of gives the definition, and then use the darker shade to fill in any gaps and build out the tail.
So that kind of fills in
So-
what nature didn't give you.
Yeah, exactly. So here's like the duo and has a little brush on the end.
Okay.
So I'm doing Miss Leslie in a medium blonde.
Okay.
So it's not about the brow hair color necessarily either. You want to make sure that the fill-in is a little lighter than the hairs. So I'm going behind the hairs
Okay.
very quickly. This takes a second.
Yeah.
With the lighter shade, and then I'm building in, so we're going to bridge this little area
So
here.
any of those little spots where there aren't any brows.
Yes, and building
You
out
just
the
fill that in.
tail. A lot of the tail, you know, sometimes gets a little cobwebby.
Yeah,
as
where
it
does
goes
the
out.
tail stop?
The
Because I
tail-
think that's a concern of a lot of people.
That's a great question,
Yeah.
and that's a huge question a lot of gals. Usually, you know, you want it to sort of end on a lilt. You don't want to bring it down, it'll bring the end of the eye down
Right.
too much, and you don't want to stop it too high or you'll look like Spock. So we don't
Okay.
want that. So, you know, here and very quickly, you know, as you see, we're doing.
You're
let me see,
following the
just
brow
a-
bone?
Yeah, so we're following the brow bone, and then I can actually take a few more hairs out here, and we will see the reveal of how amazing Miss Leslie's brow
She's a great sport.
looks. I know, it's so good.
Tweezing doesn't feel great. We've got
Not
about
fun,
30
especially
seconds
do-
left on this, Brett. You've also got a brow wax that you say is a great
Yeah,
idea.
so this is my brow gel. It's double-sided like everything in the Brett Brow line.
Okay.
And what you do is, it's like hairspray for the brow. So you
Okay.
just do the gel on one side, then you flip it over, and you just whisk away the excess.
And that keeps
And
them in
shape
place.
them, yeah, and shapes them in place. It gets them a little darker.
Beautiful. While you finish her up, I want to be sure that you know that if you'd like to have Brett give you a brow makeover, you can stop by the Cosmetic Market tomorrow afternoon from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You do need to call and make reservations. There'll be other folks there, too, if he's already booked. And you'll find that number on our website at newschannel5.com. Wow, that opens you up.
It's
That's
good,
really
right?
beautiful. It
Yeah,
is.
it just makes everything like a little more perfect.
Thank you, Leslie. Brett, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you again.
Great seeing
Appreciate
you.
it. All right.